welcome back to the United Kingdom of once was greatest Britain. Rule Britannia. That's like a fucking chainsaw. It is loud as hell. We're back. Back like about a syphilis, bitch. I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm just hanging out. Let's go have a look around. You know, usually when you leave a place for a certain amount of time, you're like, yo, nothing's changed, man. Oh, it's all the same as aboard. Well, we're living in a different era now. Now we're living in the post-Bat AIDS era. Bat AIDS! I mean, you have no idea. Who knows how many people around here have Bat AIDS? I don't even think about it. People walking towards me looking at me like I just crawled out of a dustbin covered in fucking, you know, Nazi feces. Wow. Hi. I say hi. People that were wondering, whoa, well, things must have changed a hell of a lot since you've been in the United Kingdom of once was greatest Britain. Yes, a hell of a lot has changed. Things are very different. From what I've noticed, not a lot's changed at all, actually. It's like nothing fucking happened. I can't believe it. It's crazy. I guess when the lockdowns ended in Vietnam, like, everyone just went back to normal pretty quick. But we didn't have the extent of... Well... Yeah, we didn't have as much lockdown as they've had here. Everyone's just chilling like nothing happened. It's fucking weird. The other things I noticed is that, you know, a lot of pubs and shops seem to have masses of bulletproof glass at the counter and the bar. I know it's not bulletproof, it's sneeze-proof. What's this cunt? I guess cough-proof glass. That's a bit weird. Obviously everyone's wearing masks. Well, you know, half the people are wearing masks. There's a lot of cultural appropriation going on. I don't really appreciate people culturally appropriating, you know, East Asian culture like that, you know what I mean? But what I do like about it is that you can, you know, I walked into Waitrose the other day with my hood up and a mask on like this. I look like this. So this is the mask. I walked around Waitrose like that. I walked around Waitrose like that and no one cared. That is crazy. And pretty cool. I don't know if I've noticed anything else different. I can't really put my finger on it. There's some vibe going on. There's some sort of vibe going on. A consistent, continuous vibe. And I can't really put my finger on this bit. Get your vaccine. Fuck was that? Yeah, there's like just a vibe. I can't really put my finger on what the vibe is, but there's like something going on, something in the wind.
Get vaccinated! Vaccinate!
Am I tripping out? Oh, beautiful. Anyway, let's plonk ourselves down on a bench. For those of you that know me, you probably already know that I like a bench or two. So, the question is, you know, why are we back in the United Kingdom of once was greatest Britain? Well, Vietnam was alright when it was okay. Then it stopped being okay. Then we had to leave. How do you cut a long story short? What happened? Well, you know, they cancelled the extensions on tourist visas, so then they threw us out of the country. Then when we tried to leave the country, they locked everything down because of pangolin sniffles. And so which meant there were no domestic flights out of Da Nang, and in order to leave the country, well, you could only fly out of Hanoi or Saigon. So that made it a bit difficult, and then you couldn't leave Da Nang. Then we worked out to leave Da Nang with a taxi. Then last minute, once we booked a taxi to drive for about 24 hours. They decided that, oh, you couldn't leave Da Nang without special permission from the People's Committee, which we did apply for that special permission to leave Da Nang from the People's Committee.
Yeah, because at the end, so my consul, he was able to talk with her, and what she says, what she said, was that they were still analyzing
Our situation.
I mean, what do you have to analyze?
I want to go home. I want to go home.
So you wanted the embassy to contact you, so they did that. So what else do you want? Just give the permission.
Someone needs to have something to do. But by the time they gave us permission, we'd actually left the country, which meant basically we made a snap decision, an executive decision, to just leave without their fucking permission, and the drivers were up for it. Now, leaving the country, well, that was quite an interesting situation. That meant we had to be smuggled across the borders of certain provinces. We had to go in 4 different cars. At one point we were almost all arrested and had the car taken away, and at one point someone asked us for the permission slip from the People's Committee that we didn't have, so then we had to do a little sneaky boo to sneak away. Don't know where we are. There's a dog yapping at me. I think I might be encroaching on his territory. I don't know where we are, but we're traveling for a few hours. I've been traveling for like 4 or 5 hours now. We've had to change cars 3 times to make it this far. So far, so good. Yeah, changed cars a few times. Been through a few checkpoints, haven't been too bad. All I know is the best thing we did was not wait for the local government officials and the officials from my own country to negotiate and make some sort of decision about whether we could leave or not, because we just fucking left. Didn't need. Just fucking left anyway. I escaped the country with 2 people I've never met before, and we had kind of a whale of a we had a gay old time. That's all I can say. We had a gay old time. It was great.
Let me hold you tonight. I really want to know you. All these feelings I have to share. What is your karaoke song like? I will put it on for you.
Wow.
Oh, you know it? I'll put it without bits up then. Okay. This is
Oh my days!
Taking is too easy, but that's the way it is. Now I know how you feel. If you can handle my love, are you for real? Are you for real? Ain't wasted. I'll give you a try. If you really bug me, then I'll say goodbye. I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want. Well, tell me what you want, what you really, really want. I'll tell you what I really, really want. You will be my lover. Make as much noise as you want, because this is your house.
But if I couldn't get through, then I got patted down. I wouldn't blame it on you that you didn't print it out. But you did print it out. I just use an example. But in Vietnam, what they do is like they'll blame it on the other person. Then if that person doesn't accept it, they'll blame it on another person, and until it just goes around a circle, and then it just gets worse and worse, and they talk behind, like, why did you do such a bad thing?
Jesus.
When just nip it in the bud, can't find that way, do another way.
Yeah. To prevent the blame game.
Yeah.
Fuck. Is that what it changes every 4 days? Or 2 days? Or...
Because they don't know what to do, that's what I
Well, yeah, there is that too. You know, the amount of money, time and effort that it took to actually leave Vietnam as a whole, you should never have to go through all that to leave a country. That's fucking ridiculous. But it was ridiculous. You know, all the little hoops we had to jump through, sneaking across borders, paying people off. You had to get a permission slip from your embassy and a permission slip from this people and get a PCR test and fucking your general nous, I would say. Yeah.
I don't just you two.
I've got this face. Yeah. That's what I got. Shit ain't that busy. It's kind of good being back. It's like I'm like a tourist in my own nation. It's kind of weird. So just walking around, just experiencing things like a foreigner would. It's bizarre, but I like it. Say what you like about once was greatest Britain, but it's beautiful, man. Jesus, look at this. Look at this. Look how great this is. Is this not a beautiful place to hang out? I think enjoy this. I mean, look at this. I don't know about you, but that's amazing. That's fantastic. I love it. For the most part, I've just been chilling at Hotel Mum, and that's been, you know, that's been fine. One thing a man miss, above all else, is cheese. Cheese. You know what I'm saying? Ched Wheezies. Oh. Cheese. You know what I'm saying? Fuck it. You get me? Oh. Jesus. Tell you what, there ain't nothing quite like a British ghetto garden.
Right, pal? How's it going? Have you been vaccinated yet? Got your vaccine? Get vaccinated, pal.
And that is my dad. Right, Dad? You know, I ain't watched British TV for a very long time. I wonder if it's got any worse.
Blah 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 blah. The news today. Blah 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 blah. Vaccinate. Blah 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 blah. Get vaccinated. Blah 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 blah. Vaccine. And here's the weather. Vaccinated. Get vaccinated. And here's a fantastic new innovation in non-stick pans. And it gives you a vaccine. Vaccinate! 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 Get vaccinated! Get vaccinated! Get vaccinated! Vaccinate! Vaccinate! Get vaccinated!
Rots your fucking brain. Even though you do have like lots of freedom here now, so you come outside and go, what did I miss? Well, you didn't really miss much. Like, there's kind of not that much to do. Still got sunsets though. That's the thing. The sunsets here are fucking beautiful, I have to say. They are stunning. And they're longer too. The sunsets last that much longer. And the changes in light, like the variations in natural light and how things are lit up here is unrivaled. That's one thing people need to understand about Britain. That's probably why it produced so many great eyes. It is. Just like the variations of light when because sunset takes so long, like you just goes to these blues and these greens and purps. Ooh, man. Yo. Fantastic. Yeah, look at Poindexter and his bitch over there. My God, like.